We have 30. Okay. Okay. Good evening, friends. Welcome to this third meeting of this year 2025 by SAPC. This is going to be a very special and interesting evening today. As we all know, we people involved in healthcare of others are so dedicated, we forget to take care of our own health. As anesthesiologists, we are perpetually in a high tension field and it takes a toll on our well being also. Added to this is the unpredictable and irregular working timings, making our food habits very erratic. All the rules and disciplines we talk to patients, we feel are not for us to follow. And then we fall prey to one or the other lifestyle problems. But there is hope. And today we have an excellent teacher who will teach us how to steer past all the threats that linger around us. Before I hand over the proceedings to Bhageshri, Bhageshri will introduce a special guest to us today. So over to Bhageshri now.
Good evening, all dear seniors and colleagues and friends. It's a great pleasure to welcome you all on behalf of Society of Anesthesiologists Pimpri Chinchwad. We have a guest today, Dr. Nilesh Nafde. He's in front of us as a MMC election candidate. Dr. Nafde is consultant radiologist as well as anesthesiologist, and he's practicing both the specialties. At present, he is founder and current president of ISA Konkan. He is secretary of AMC Ratnagiri. He is trustee federation of AMC of India and also a member of National Executive of Anesthesia Patient Safety Forum. He is a training faculty for CPCR workshops for Maharashtra Police between 1999 to 2001 and has many honors to his credits. He has IMA National President Awardee for Best Effective Creative Designs on Digital Platforms. He has received Ganga Hall of Fame Work Awardee 2022 and also received Maharashtra ISA President Special Appreciation Award. He has numerous publications also and chapters in our textbook of anesthesiology. His main areas of interest are anesthesia, radiology, and medical legal subjects. Over to you, Nafde sir. Welcome you.
Yeah. Yes, thank you very much. With the kind permission of the president and office bearers of SAPC, can I say what I have come here to say?
Yes,
hello,
sir, please.
am I audible?
Yes, please.
Am I being heard well?
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you very much to the office bearers of SAPC and the members here today who have actually come with an agenda of listening to Aparna madam and going forward with today's agenda. But I have stolen away 5 minutes from SAPC with their kind permission because I am a candidate for the MMC elections, and very rarely it must have happened that an anesthesiologist from ISA has come forward and seeking your help and support and electoral support for the MMC elections. We see anesthesiologists appealing for ISA elections and all that, but this kind of an MMC candidature is very rare. And except Dr. Ashok Tambe, I really wonder if anybody has ever gone from amongst the anesthesiology fraternity to the MMC. So friends, I am contesting. I want to inform everybody that this is not an IMA election. Very frequently, people believe that like we have an association election, ISA, IMA, or IAP, or IRI, and all. This is a civil election. This is an election to a quasi-judicial body. Quasi-judicial means almost para-judicial. It is Maharashtra Medical Council. We all need to understand the seriousness. Every disgruntled patient who files a complaint with the consumer court and the civil court parallelly files a complaint with the Maharashtra Medical Council against a doctor. And then, once a complaint is filed, the Maharashtra Medical Council is obliged to conduct a proceeding in the case of that complaint. And like a court matter, here the patient or the complainant brings on record his papers, his say, his evidence. then the other party, that is us, is given an opportunity to bring on record our papers, our say. We are subjected to an inquiry by the MMC members, and at the end of which, जैसे कोर्टाच्या तारखा पडतात तशाच ह्याच्या पण तारखा पडतात, आणि you have to present yourself each time to the MMC. At the end of this, whatever MMC concludes as the findings of their or observations of their proceeding are very keenly observed or looked up to by the consumer court and the civil courts. And if a single statement in the observations of MMC is adverse to the doctor, the consumer courts and civil courts are prompt to say that, look at this, your own professional body is saying this about you. Why do you want us to have a lenient view of this whole case? So it is very important that people in the MP are, number one, they have a legal bend, they have a good vocabulary, they have a good drafting skill, and they are able to draft opinions and observations at the end of the MMC proceeding. I don't want to say that every doctor in the MMC should be inclined towards saving every complaint against a doctor that comes to the MMC. If there is a glaring abnormality by our own member, let him be punished. But for nowadays, the trivial and frivolous complaints that people make in the MMC, it gives a lot of sleepless nights and stress to the doctors, and it has to be objectively assessed, and there have to be very, very smart observations made at the end of the proceeding. Only then can our doctor have a sigh of relief and have a comfortable life. Also, another thing is that currently, I hope you are all from Pimpri Chinchwad, so for you coming to Mumbai is not a very big issue. But imagine a doctor from Nagpur and a doctor from Amravati or Sawantwadi in Konkan. If that doctor has to travel to Mumbai for proceedings of the MMC, and then he sits there whole day like people sit in the court, and at the end of the day they say, patient आलाच नाही, तुम्ही परत जा पुढच्या तारखेला या. So I feel that all these things have to change. There is a lot of scope for improvement. The state governments and the ministries run on video conferencing. So why can't doctors' participation in these quasi-judicial proceedings also be through VC? But all this requires some fundamental changes in the MMC, for which a highly motivated and aggressive participants have to be there in the MMC. So I have to put forth these points. Besides this, we all know that we apply for MMC accreditation. CME we are not sure whether our CME is accredited or not. We call up the MMC. There is nobody receiving or attending our calls. I feel there is a lot of scope for improvement. But all these things can be done if right from the day one when you get elected, you start working on this. Let me tell you, the MMC comprises of 18 doctors, 18 members form the MMC, of which 9 are government appointees. Means they are government doctors. They might be deans, they are DHOs, they are civil surgeons and all that. And they are there in that committee only to toe the line of the government. The remaining 9 are who go from this election, and only those 9 are the custodians of the interests of private practitioners and any motion which the government intends to pass. I'll give you a fresh example. The current government has tried to moot adding the name of homeopaths to the Maharashtra Medical Council register, in which your and my name is entered. And who you feel will oppose this entry of homeopaths into the MMC register? The 9 government doctors? Obviously not. Or it is only the 9 elected doctors that who will oppose every step which may be detrimental to our long-term health, professional health. And that is why I feel that very responsible, upfront, and articulate members are required to go to the MMC, who don't become subservient to the government dispensation, and who have an opinion of their own, and who have the courage to stand up before 18 people, raise their hand, and at the same time speak articulately, and look into the eyes of the IAS officers. There are deputy and undersecretaries heading the MMC as superintendents. So there have to be really, really smart and bold people from us going there. And the last I'd like to tell you is that I am an anesthesiologist. I am your professional brother, and that is why I seek your support for this election. On the 3rd of April, we all have to travel to the district collectorate and physically vote. For the sake of our fraternity, in order to send an anesthesiologist to the MMC, please take that effort, go to the collectorate and cast your vote. My name is 31st on the ballot paper, and my name is Dr. Nilesh Nafde. Please remember this and cast one vote for me. And another thing I want to tell everybody is that everybody believes that 9 votes have to be cast. The fact is, it is not so. You can cast minimum of 1 vote and a maximum of 9 votes. So best thing is you cast votes for the people whom you know. Number one, people whom you believe in, people whom you will be able to solve your problems. and then you will have a good time in your next 5 years. The election from the people who get elected in this electoral process are going to hold office for 5 long years. It's not just a 1 year tenure. So with this appeal, I feel I have finished what I wanted to say. And MMC is a much more serious business. MMC election is a much more serious business. And I request everybody not to take it lightly. And first of all, go and do vote. Definitely do vote. And last appeal is vote for me. I am amongst the rare anesthesiologists who tries to represent you in the Maharashtra Medical Congress. I think I have said my thing. If you have any questions, I will be glad to answer.
Thank you, Dr. Nafre. We'll definitely be with you, and all the best for this venture, sir. Any questions to Nafre, sir? Thank you very much, sir. Now we'll proceed with our academic webinar, non-academic webinar today's. I welcome Dr. Aparna Budkar, ma'am.
Thank you.
So even if this is a non-academic webinar, it is as important as any academic webinar, because we know how stressful our life is as an anesthesiologist. And just now Nafre sir has also introduced how many problems we are going to face ahead also. So to make this life simple, we need something to make our lives healthier. So today's webinar is Breathe to Health, Breathe to Heal. And we have an eminent speaker like Dr. Aparna Budkar, ma'am, who is in this field for more than 20 years. Welcome, ma'am. Dr. Aparna, ma'am, is a practicing anesthesiologist since 30 years. She is a postgraduate from Nair Hospital and worked in UK for more than 3 years. And after that, she was working in a high-profile corporate setup of Jaslok Hospital. Madam has recently resigned from the Jaslok Hospital post to follow her passion and continue doing her social services. Fitness programs, online meditation programs, and breathing workshops. She is associated with Art of Living for last 20 years. She has conducted numerous meditation workshops for doctors, medical students, paramedics, hospital staffs, and patients suffering from Parkinson's disease and cancers. She has also conducted sessions for corporates, Rotary clubs, and Indian Navy. In 2022, Madam has received President Appreciation Award from ISA Maharashtra for extraordinary efforts in relieving stress of anesthesiologists and conducting meditation workshop. I welcome Dr. Aparna, ma'am, and we can start our session. There's just a request to keep your audios mute while the cameras to be kept on for the sessions, because we are going to have an interactive session and we follow some practices which ma'am is going to show. Thank you, everyone. Welcome, ma'am.
Thank you. Do I need to spotlight myself or automatically I'll get spotlighted? Can you all see me?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes?
Yeah,
Yes,
you
yes.
can see.
So if you can see me, is it not fair that I see you? Yeah? आप मुझे देख सकते हैं, मैं भी आपको देखना चाहती हूँ. So please switch on your cameras. Yeah, nice to see you. You know what? There are two benefits of keeping camera on. Since COVID, we have taken these online sessions, Zoom session, webinar session. Let me mute you, Uma. Okay, yeah. So there are two advantages. First benefit is to me. See, this is online session. Offline session, people are sitting there, so I get that feedback, right? So if you are keeping your cameras off, it is like a teacher standing in the class, looking at the blackboard. Yeah. So whenever you keep cameras on, I get this visual feedback. Am I going in the right direction? Are you liking the session or you don't like the session? So I get this feedback. So I request everyone to keep camera on. Great. Right. Hi, Sajid. Second benefit is to you. See, I've seen those people who keep cameras on, they get 100% out of the session. My session is 45 minutes. Is that right, Uma? So right now it's 7:25. By 8:15, should I finish? Is that okay? 8:15? Fair enough? Yeah, we started late. 7:25, 7:26.
Yeah.
Because kya hota na, when camera is off, na, the people tend to go to this mobile. फिर WhatsApp, say Insta, then Facebook, and then you're constantly distracted. You sit there eating something, then you talk to your family members. So you don't get 100% out of the session. It's just a 45-minute session. So you want the best, right? Yeah, smile. Right. So another 10 seconds, if anybody want to keep the camera on. Let me see your beautiful faces. I'm not going to judge your hairstyle or lack of it. I'm not going to judge what you're wearing. Nothing else. I'm not going to talk any further. Okay, so I'm not going to just see. Even my house is in mess, so I'm using this background. My daughter just shifted. She finished her MBBS and she just shifted home. And an hour ago, I finished my happiness program. So all my living room stuff is in my bedroom, and so सब खराब है. म्हणून मी माझा पण background change. Otherwise, you can see my background. So shall we start the session? Yeah. So you must be thinking, this consultant anesthetist, why is she teaching this stress management session? Like, what authority? Like, why? Who gives this authority for her to teach this session? So just let me revise that I'm an Art of Living faculty. How many of you have heard about Art of Living? How many people? Yes, very good, good. So I'm associated with Art of Living for last 20 years. And in COVID, I became an Art of Living faculty, a teacher. And we got very rigorous training to become a faculty. Got multiple programs, and over a few years, we've been trained to take such session. So I've been trained to take such type of session. So I've been taking such sessions in 2020 actually. Okay. So actually, Dr. Bhageshri said we are talking about stress, and I'm going to take some pranayams. I'll be conducting meditation, maybe after 15-20 minutes. So first 15-20 minutes, we'll have a chat. Is that okay? Shall we keep it interactive session? Yeah, just a light session. It's a non-academic session, right? So first thing, and since it's interactive, you use your chat box. I don't want anyone to unmute. Because last time I unmute करने को बोला था, and that person kept talking for 10 minutes. So this time you can use your chat box. So my question to you, what causes you stress? Now, don't hesitate to write, okay? Because the problems you're facing may be the same problem I am facing. So use your chat box and let me know what is that causes your stress in your day-to-day life. Start. Anybody answering? Or do you want to unmute yourself? Okay, let me see. Let me go down. Time, okay, work pressure, Chaya says. Reaching for call on time as freelancer, yes. Difficult cases, no fixed schedule, yes. Other people's conspiracies. Kamakshi is saying, did I miss anything? Time management, okay. Balancing family and work, Anita says. More to come. Trying to balance family and work, lack of help, yes. Anticipating difficulties, Uma. Attend to patients in OT, yes. More? Nobody is saying surgeon stresses you. The surgeon stresses you. Health problems, yes. Difficult surgeons. You don't like to work with the difficult surgeons, right? So not only difficult patients, high-risk patients, challenging cases, without any help, without any equipment. Uncontrolled thoughts, Saji. Yes, Saji. Or kuch? Continuous pressure to keeping yourself updated. This constant competition, right? More and more youngsters are coming. So whether it's a pediatric practice, regional anesthesia, there's a pressure to keep yourself updated, right? So anesthesia is inherently a high-risk specialty. You agree? Yes? Anesthesia लेने के पहले पता ही नहीं था. But then you realize it's quite high risk. Let me unmute Chaya. So Uma, what you can do if somebody is talking, you can quickly mute them. Okay? Emergency and high risk patients. Yes, Billa. So high risk cases, long cases, and most important, what I saw in this chat box, which came repeatedly, is a lack of control over time. Agree? Because over the period when you become senior, you get expert in managing those cases. So final level pe ho jata hai. The main worry, main stress, and which is very common, not only in our specialty, all over the world, is management of a time. Yes, Kamakshi. So Gurudev Shri Ravi Shankar defines stress as too much to do, little time or fixed time, and low energy. Do you agree? You're doing so many things throughout the day, right? Yes. Yeah. How many hours do you spend in OT? 10 hours, 8 to 10 hours? All of you? Yeah. थोड़ा हाथ ऊपर कर सकते हैं, नीचे कर सकते हैं. Or you can do this. This is also okay. When I went to UK for the first time, like the British consultant said, why do Indians do this and this? This is our style. ये हमारा style. Okay. So 10 to 12 hours per day we are in the OT, right? And travel time in metro cities, I used to travel, let me mute Bharati ji now. Travel time, 2 hours minimum. Yeah. Sonal is saying 2 hours. Sonal? Yeah, 2 hours. So metro cities, at least for me, I should take 1 hour from Andheri to Jaslo. And we have a consultant who stays in Vashi, Vasai. They travel 4 hours a day. Can you believe? 4 hours every single day. That means 10 plus 4, 14 hours they're outside house. And everything you want to do, right? You want to do anesthesia, you want to manage your family, you want to develop your skills. Yeah. You want to head your specialty, you want to be a part, you are a part of the administration. But सब कुछ करने के लिए time नहीं. Do you agree? Yeah, we are like always short of time. Always short of time. What about time? Time is fixed. You, me, even the Prime Minister, we got 24 hours. So many things we have to fit in this 24 hours. And that's what's causing you tiredness. Lethargy. When you go home, you are really tired. Bas, ata kai nahi karaisa. I'm tired. Hota? Yeah? I like this crowd. They're saying yes. Oh, very good. So I was reading one article by a neurologist, and he was saying that our mind is beta fried. You know what is beta fried means? When you do EEG, you got a beta waves, right? Beta, alpha, theta, you have heard about, right? So since you're awake, you're constantly focusing, concentrating, doing one task after another, the only waveform in your brain is a beta wave. So what he said that we are alpha wave deficient. They say B12 deficiency, vitamin D. Have you thought that you got an alpha wave deficiency? This is a very new concept. You got alpha wave deficient. And what is alpha wave? Just get your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed. 5 minutes. And automatically you go into alpha wave. And how does alpha wave helps? It calms you down instantly. Have you seen? Aap baith jate ho, you just keep your eyes closed. For that 5 seconds, 10, 15, 20 seconds, 2 minutes, you feel instantly calm. Correct? Yeah. So we need, other than B12 and vitamin D deficiency, we need alpha. Doses of alpha and theta. Theta is a deep meditation. Right? And also, we are constantly on a sympathetic tone. Our baseline tone is active sympathetic nervous system because we are doing task after task after task after task. Yeah. Thousands years back, the hunter-gatherers, they had a sympathetic nervous stimulation when the tiger came. And then there was a fight and flight response. Yeah. But what's happening nowadays, every minute to minute, you are under threat. Well, you're planning. You're putting alarm to get up. Then you're planning your breakfast. your timing, you have to reach on time, you have to catch train or bus, you have to finish the case, you have to go to the other hospital, you have to come back and do the work at home, and then you have to attend some yoga classes. So all the time you're on a high sympathetic activity. That is stress. That is, so your heart rate and BP is slightly above normal all the time. You are constantly releasing cortisol and adrenaline. Have you ever realized that? Have you ever realized that by continuously working non-stop, like you are sitting here in this class, I'm sure you have been working full day today. Full day. And you want to do so many other tasks at home. But ये तो काम जरूरी है, इसलिए you are here. Yeah. So you are constantly sympathetic. So you can't do much about you. You can reduce your work. Maybe you can reduce the number of hospitals you're visiting. You can put a maids for the cooking or cleaning, and you can have a driver. But most of the things you have to do, right? So lot of things to do, fixed time and low energy. But something can be done about your energy levels. If your energy levels are high, energy is called a prana shakti. In our ancient scripture, prana shakti means subtle life force energy. When your prana shakti is high, then the things get done faster. Have you seen? There are days when you're happy, joyful, you are in good energy, and सब कुछ काम फटाफट फटाफट होता है. Like you go home and you clean your cupboard and everything is fast. And when you go to the hospital, you're in good mood. You're in happy mood. Like किसी ने कुछ बोला, somebody says something, you don't mind. It's okay, it's okay. उसका mood खराब है. ऐसा है phases. But there are some phases when you're like really down, like आज mood नहीं है. You don't feel like going to the work. You snap at people. You are irritable. You are angry. You are upset. Your closest people, you get upset very easily. You easily get angry at workplace. Shout at your nurses and ward boys. Yeah, what does that mean? Your prana shakti, energy levels are low. If you take a sort of a measurement from 0 to 10, 10 is when you're happy, joyful, full of energy, full of enthusiasm. That is the highest level energy. Yeah. When the energy level goes down, you become angry, irritable, frustrated. When it goes down further, you become anxious, worry. And when it goes to 0, there might be suicidal thoughts. Those people who got suicidal thoughts, energy levels 0. Yeah. So think, आपका कौन सा level है? Are you happy, joyful, energetic? Are you frustrated, angry, tired? Are you depressed? Or you just don't want to live life? Are you completely burn out? So how to increase your energy level? Simply by this definition, if you increase the energy level, the work gets done faster and you will feel good. The stress will be managed, isn't it? So the answer to stress is in this 4 source of energy. So before I tell you the answer, put it in a chat box. What do you think increases your energy level? Let me read the chat box. What do you do to increase your energy level? Keep coming. Start typing. Okay, hobby time. Uma says. Sonal says hobby. Chatting with friends. Anita, yes. Meet friends, Anita. Going for holidays, Sumit. Spend time with kids, yes. Mood in the morning. Sleep and recharge. Manika. Who's Manika? She's right. Who's Manika? Hands up. Where is Manika? Sleep. Yes. And recharge. Going for holidays, spend time with kids. Okay, that increases. Anything else? Meditation. Yes. That was obvious, right, Anita? Lena, meditate. Anything else? Meditate. Exercise, pranayama, meditation. Sushma Ladi, absolutely right. One more. So out of 4, pranayam, meditation, sleep. There's one more, which is not mentioned here. I didn't read. Come on. बचपन से आपको बोला गया है खाना खाओ ताकत आ जाएगी एनर्जी आएगी boost is a secret of my energy. Have you heard that? Exercise, Monica. Yes. So food, now we are doctors. I should not be talking about food, right? But are we following good food? It's a question. So food, what sort of food is good? The sattvic food. We know that. Sattvic food is what? Freshly cooked meal, fruits, vegetables, grains, dry fruits. Are you eating only that throughout the day? What do you do? What do you eat when you go to the hospital in between in doctor's lounge? Tea, coffee, biscuits, chips, vada pav. है ना? हो ना? So what are those quality food? So there's something called tamasic food, huh? Tamasic food. So once I was in doctor's lounge. I was eating a biscuit, chai biscuit. Apan name khato chai biscuit. And this lady came and she said to me, Aparna, tu shiri chapati khates. I said, what nonsense, shiri chapati khate. Well, what is biscuit? I said, biscuit is maida, wheat, maida, whatever. When was biscuit produced? I said, I don't know. I have no clue. She said, maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month. You never know, right? So it's a wheat, made up of wheat or maida, made 1 month back, and you're eating now. Will you eat chapati at your home in the evening, same day? Or maybe next day? नाही खाणार ना शिळी चपाती आपण संध्याकाळी पण नाही खात वास येतो त्याला बरोबर ऍग्री या आर यू इटिंग बिस्किट्स नो अनिता सिंह नो आर यू इटिंग बिस्किट्स आर यू इटिंग चिप्स सो tamasic food is a food which is made long back. It's a dead food. But nowadays, have you seen at your home, there's a dabba with all this tamasic food? Yeah, that we eat packaged food. Chas in the packet. Are chas in packet? Nariyal pani you get in packet. Come on. It will be with preservative. Basics. How can nariyal pani stay in a packet? It has to have a preservative. Right? So we're eating a lot of tamasic food. And then you're saying, I'm feeling tired. I'm feeling tired. Watch your food. The day you're feeling tired, just check. Aaj kai khallu mi? It's a very simple. Okay? So that is food. Second is sleep. Now tell me how many people here, you just put a hands up, okay? How many people here sleep for 6 hours? Only 6 hours. Okay, put your hands up. Huh? I need to check on only 6 hours. Dr. Dilnas, Sumit, Advai, and Avani. I can't see. Baki so when the camera to off kele, ta mahit nahi. Kamakshi. Okay, Jayanti Mala. Okay, Hemangi madam. Hemangi madam, तुम्ही पण साथ. Okay, 6. Okay, 7. How many people sleep 7 hours? Proper 7 hours. Okay, keep your hands up. Okay, Shobha, Uma, Bhageshri, Seema, Anita, Saji, Sushma. Did I miss anyone? Mayuresh. Did I miss anyone? Okay. And how many people sleep for complete 8 hours? 8 घंटा सोते हैं. And हाथ ऊपर रखो. Keep your hands up. Huh? And just check. Everyone check in the camera. किसका हाथ ऊपर है for 8 hours. And just be jealous of them. Just be jealous. How can you sleep for 8 hours? Come on. Seema, how do you find 8 hours for sleep? Bhavini. Seema, Bhavini, who else sleeping for 8 hours? 8 घंटे कोई सोता है क्या? Come on. But you know, okay, hands down. You know, their sleep science is developed for last 10 years. Now 10 years sleep science is developed. And the sleep scientists, they say that if you want a happy mind, stress-free mind, make sure that you sleep for 8 hours. Like they actually say, if anybody is anxious, they're getting panic attacks, worry, first check their sleep routine. First check sleep. Are they sleeping for 8 hours? Sleep is, असं वाटतं ना sleep मध्ये काय बोलायचं? पण it's become insomnia has become an epidemic. Come on. How many people sleep in this? There are 40 people, including me. Only 3 people are sleeping 8 hours. So why sleeping 8 hours is important? So sleep scientist says that the cleaning system of brain, the cleansing of brain happens only and only at night. Did you know that? There's a glymphatic system which excrete protein called beta amyloid, which is excreted only and only during sleep. And when should you sleep? 4 to 4.5 hours after the sunset, which comes around 10:30, right? The लोग बोलते मैं तो 8 घंटा सोता हूँ, मैं 1 बजे सोता हूँ. Like normally you see the teenagers, kids, if you got a kids in your family, they will sleep at 12:31, they'll get up at 9:30, 10, and then they say that I've slept for 8 hours. That is not a good sleep. The good sleep is sleep which happens in your circadian rhythm. That is very important. Yeah. And during the sleep, the calibration of your respiratory center, the cardiovascular center happens. Whatever the incidences which are happen throughout the day, it's stacked in a proper memory form in your brain. So it's like a maintenance time for the brain. Will you remember maintenance time of the brain is between 10 and 6. Between 10 and 6. So if you're not sleeping in this time for 8 hours, you will be tired next day. You will feel fogged. You will have a memory issues. You will be irritable. Yeah. Sometimes in fact they say that alcohol se zyada lack of sleep will cause more accidents. Because people who got lack of sleep, they're not aware. They have not slept properly. So no to 5 hours, no to 6 hours, no to 7 hours. If you have to work on it. Now, how to work on it? You have to decide what you can do to increase your sleep. 8 hours. Clear? Now, the third and fourth thing, a lot of people mention here pranayama and meditation. Basically, pranayama and calm, meditative mind. When your mind is calm, joyful, again, you are happier doing the work, right? So mind is happy, the work gets done faster, right? So calm, happy mind is a stress-free mind. And mind is very interesting. Like if you got, like suppose, example, you're gone on a holiday to a Switzerland, or you choose your holiday destination, whichever. You're gone on a holiday and you get a phone call from a hospital saying, तुम्ही spinal दिलेला, patient ला PDPH होते. Your patient, your yesterday's difficult intubation patient is complaining of lot of throat pain. Some other epidural टाकलेला, epidural चालत नाहीये. Will you be able to enjoy that vacation? You won't. You won't. You feel so guilty. नाही anesthesia मध्ये मी बघितलं anesthetics मध्ये you feel really guilty. उगाचच खूपच guilty वाटतं and then you lose your present moment. So mind is like that. You are on the whatever the best place on the earth, but mind is not happy. You won't be able to enjoy that place. Agree? Yeah. But if mind is happy, even when the mind is happy, then in the very difficult, challenging situation, you can take a rational decisions, right? If mind is calm, focused, you can take a rational, intelligent decision. So I want to tell you a couple of properties of the mind. So to know the first property of the mind, I want everyone to close their eyes for 10 seconds. Just close your eyes. Close both eyes, huh? Doni doi. And now, everyone, Uma Bhageshri, close your eyes. Timer has started. Now for next 10 to 15 seconds, you can think about anything. Think about anything. Choose your topic. But don't think about the monkey eating a bright yellow banana and jumping up and down in front of you. Oh my God, so many people smiling. Why are you smiling? Anita is laughing. Open your eyes. How many people did not see the monkey? Monkey देखा ही नहीं. बस मैंने मेरा देखा. कितने लोगों ने monkey देखा? So this is the first property of mind. Whatever you resist, that persists. Whatever you resist. नाही बघणारच. You're not getting sleep at night. You cannot tell your mind, sleep, sleep, sleep. It doesn't work like that. Mind doesn't listen to you. Mind never listens to you. Mind will do whatever, wherever it finds the pleasure, happiness, right? Yeah. Like, for example, you had a fight with your friend, best friend, and you decide you're not going to talk with your friend and you delete that person from contact list, from all social media, but still you're thinking about the same friend. You have told your mind, I don't want to think about that person. But still, mind is not listening. Same thought again and again, again and again. So this is mind. Second property of the mind. Mind keeps going into the past and future, past and future. Have you realized? Are you here right now in this moment, present moment? Yes, you all here? I don't know about the people who have kept the camera off. Huh? Baki sakhe to hide because everybody's not. Everybody else is attentive. So that is the advantage of keeping camera on. You have no option but to listen. Be attentive because I'm watching you. Yeah. So when your mind goes to the past, what sort of emotion comes? Tell me. What sort of emotion comes? Put it in the chat box. When your mind goes into the past, what emotion comes? Don't tell me your thoughts, huh? Sakai ye kelo, te kelo. No. What emotion comes? Depression? Okay. More. Come on, keep writing. Fastest finger. Guilt. Bhageshri, absolutely bang on. Guilt, Anita, absolutely right. Anger, Dr. Dilnas, right. Overwhelming sometime. Yes, Avni, absolutely right. More good answers, very good answers. I'm very happy that people are active on chat box. More? Boss, evidence? Regret, Saji, yes. So the emotions of past are regret, guilt, and anger. Wish I had studied थोड़ा सा जास्त अभ्यास केला तर पास झाले असते. Or I would have cracked that interview. You know, maximum guilt and regret kabhi hota hai. Somebody dear to you leaves you. Then you feel lot of guilt and regret. I should have done this. I should have done that. I should have done this. Regret, guilt. Yeah, Sushma says some happy and some sad mix up. So guilt, regret, and anger is always in the past. The moment has happened and you're angry. असं कसं झालं? So guilt, regret, anger. What are the emotions of the future? Come on, Sumit, you answer. Manika says pain. Future. What are the emotions of the futures? Future. When your mind goes. Hope. Yes. Fear, worry, anxiety, hope, worry. Absolutely right. Worry, anxiety. You know what I've seen? Maximum time, our mind is in the future. Do you agree? Right now, you might be planning tomorrow's day. Yeah, Avni, right? Na? Maximum time, your mind is in the future. Past, some people live more in the past, but I have my realization last 5-6 years that 80% of the people, they think about future. इसके बाद क्या? इसके बाद क्या? इसके बाद क्या? कल का ये केस, उसके बाद ये केस, उसके बाद वो हॉस्पिटल. So you are never in the present moment. And where is life happening? Life happening is here, right now. ये moment गया गया, ये moment गया गया, ये moment गया. It became past, it became past, it became past. So you need to live here in this moment, present moment, because life is here. Joy is here, happiness is here in this moment. Live in the present moment. That's why there are books called Power of Now. Be in the present. Present is present. Like present is a gift, isn't it? Third property of the mind, that mind hold on to the negative thing. Suppose I'll tell Bhageshri. Bhageshri is here and everybody is praising Bhageshri. Okay, and I tell you, Bhageshri, I didn't like your hairstyle. What is this rubbish hairstyle? What would Bhageshri? She for years she will remember Dr. Aparna in this Zoom meeting said she didn't like my hairstyle. You hold on to the negative comment, right? Somebody says something. And have you seen the elderly people in the house? Some event, in some shadi or some, they will say, Tini mala asa bolleli. त्यावेळी झाले 20-25-30 वर्ष झाली. Come on. One day you will die, she will die. But you still hold on to that thing. Somebody said something. That person has forgotten what he said, but you are still holding that person in your mind. That person is occupying your mind. Yeah. So mind, this is the way mind man asats hai. And last property of the mind, that mind doubts. It doubts positive or negative? Tell me, positive or negative? Chat box or unmute, whatever. Negative. Negative? Negative is a negative answer. Negative is a negative answer. Minus. Negative marking. अभी नेगेटिव लिखा तो दिलना से पॉजिटिव लिखा. So mind doubts positive. Mind doubts positive. If I say Dilnaz, you've been really, Dilnaz has done my course. Dilnaz, I love you. You were my best participant. Dilnaz will say, Aparna ko kya ho gaya? Why she's praising me? Come on. You praise somebody, like people doubt why she's praising. Like people don't accept praises. But if I tell Sumit, I hate you, I really hate you, then Sumit will think, yeah, pura pakka mala hate karte. Shit. You will, if somebody gives you gali, you don't ask, you don't question why did ऐसा नहीं बोलते ना तू चुकून दिलीस ना चुकून दिल ऐसा नहीं बोलते. You actually love me but you said something ऐसा नहीं. But praise किया प्रशंसा के लिए, like have you seen kids? The kids will say I'm pakka fail pakka fail. Nobody says that I will top the university. I'll pakka fail. Come on. Yes, you are so you doubt your positivity, your own. So this is mind. This is nothing wrong with you. This is the way mind. This is a monkey mind. Okay. So how to deal with this mind? So there's a one faculty of your body you can use to manage your mind. What is that? Answer is already given. Huh? Okay. Yes, Ajit. I could lip read you. Yes, breath. Breath. So breath is one thing. See, mind cannot be managed on the level of mind. That is a problem. Mind cannot be managed on the level of mind. You cannot tell your mind, you know, na, you don't have to get upset. You don't have to be angry. You have to be confident. You don't have to be fearful. But is it working? No. So how do you manage your mind? You manage your mind through your breath, breathing. So there was this research done in US many years back, and they had these few volunteers. And in front of volunteer, there was a TV set, like a computer. And they displayed different scenes from different movies, which had different emotions. Like there was a scene which created anger. There was a scene which created sadness and grief. There was a scene which created happiness. You know, and they monitor the patients, the volunteers' heart rate and respiratory rate. And they found whenever the scene gave the emotion of anger, the breathing become what? What will happen to the breath? Tell me. Fast. Yes, Avni. The breathing becomes fast. You don't even realize when you're angry with somebody at the workplace or at home, you don't even realize that your heart rate is already gone up. Yeah. And when you're sad, how's your breath? When you're sad, shallow. Yes, Sushma. There's a prolonged exhalation. The exhalation part is ahevana, ahevana. Yeah. Are you doing it purposely? Like, I'm sad, let me just exhale long. No, it's happening. How does your breath? It's happening, right? When you're happy, your breath is subtle. So they realize if the emotions can change your breathing pattern, you can use the breathing pattern to change the emotion or get the emotion you want. Very simple formula. And though they proved in US, our ancient rishis, I call them scientists, the pranayams were written 5,000 years back. They knew it. So what is pranayam? Prana means life force energy. What is ayam? To control. Right now, all of us are breathing, but we are breathing very shallow. Do you agree? Only upper 1/3. Like they say, only 30% of lung capacity is used daily, unfortunately, especially in a stressful situation. You're breathing very shallow. So what does pranayam does? Pranayam is prana, life force energy, and ayam is control. You manipulate your breath in a way that you can prolong inhalation, you can hold your breath, you can prolong exhalation and hold after exhalation. Clear? And what happens when you do pranayam? Okay, I'll tell you. Before that, let's experience pranayam. Okay, sit with the spine erect. Now, next 15 minutes, we'll do some breath work. Keep your right hand on your abdomen. Right hand on your tummy. Left hand open to the sky on your left knee. On your left knee. Good, good. Okay. Close your eyes and listen to my instruction. Close your eyes closed. And take long, deep breath. Drop your shoulders. Don't tense your shoulders. Drop it, drop it. Keep a gentle smile. Relax your head and shoulders. Take long, deep breaths. Yeah, you can take out your specs. Breathe in. Fill up your lungs. Let the diaphragm go down. And blow out your stomach, abdomen. And that abdomen will lift your right arm, right palm. Exhale. The palm goes back. And empty your lungs slowly. One more deep breath in. Breathing, fill up your lung. Full capacity. See your right hand coming out with the abdomen and exhale slowly. Let's take one more breath in. Breathe in. And exhale slowly. Slowly open your eyes. Gently open your eyes. Did you see your abdomen coming out with breath? Are you little feeling calm? Feeling calm? You know why? Because as soon as you close your eyes, your alpha wave kicked in. As soon as the alpha waves kicked in, you felt calm. It's so simple. It's so scientific. It's so important that you should take this alpha breaks throughout the day, 5 minutes, maybe 3, 4 times a day. Dose, mere se, prescription, okay? Constantly in sympathetic drive, right? And what does parasympathetic nervous system do? Rest and digest. Do you want to rest and digest? You need to do pranayams. Maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes. We'll do one more pranayama. Very interesting. And this is called Anulom Vilom Pranayam or Nadi Shodhan Pranayam. It's a recommended pranayam for all stress, anxiety, worry. You know why? You breathe alternate nostril. You must, I think most of you know alternate nostril breathing. So whenever you breathe through the right nostril, your left brain get activated. Whenever you breathe through the left nostril, the right brain get activated. That is a science. Okay. And when you're doing alternate nostril breathing, there is a harmony between right and left hemisphere. Yeah. So shall we do it? Okay. So what you do in my style, left hand do chin mudra, thumb and index finger touching each other, remaining 3 fingers straight. This is chin mudra. It's like a circuit to keep the energy within your body. Keep this hand palm facing up on your left knee. Now show me your right hand, thumb on the right nostril, next 2 finger, that is index finger in between your eyebrows. Okay. Baki kuche nahi, only in between your eyebrows. And remaining 2 finger on the left nostril. Okay. Keep your face straight. Don't drop your head. Now breathe in through both nostrils. Close your right nostril. Breathe out through left nostril. Now breathe in through your left nostril. And breathe out through right nostril. And continue. Continue taking long, deep breaths. Without making any noise. Very subtle breathing. Everybody's doing good. Keep doing. Continue. Keep breathing. Now, after exhalation from the left nostril, keeping your eyes closed, Keep your right hand on the right knee. And keep your eyes closed. I'll take a 5 minutes meditation. Aankhein band. Shoulders relax. If you wish to take a back support, you can do so. Keep your palms open to the sky on your knees. Saji, relax your hands. Sumit, you can put your right hand on the right knee. Aankhein band. We'll be doing a guided meditation. I'll be giving some instruction. Just listen to the instruction lightly. That's it. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Take one more deep breath in and breathe out completely. Now listen to all the sounds in your surrounding. Whatever sounds you can hear in your surrounding, just gently listen to all those sounds. Sound of fan, sound of people talking around you. Maybe sound of traffic from your window. Accept all the sounds in the surrounding and be in harmony with them. Keep your eyes closed. Don't switch off camera. Keep your eyes closed. Take one deep breath in and breathe out. Now become aware of your own body. Our body is a beautiful gift from nature, from God. Let's honor and respect our body. Take your attention to your right foot. Right knee, right thigh, and whole of right leg. Breathe in and breathe out. Now take your attention to your left foot. Left knee, left thigh, and whole of a left leg. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Now gently take your attention to your abdomen. Just observe how your abdomen is moving with each breath. Take your attention to your chest, chhati. Right shoulder, right elbow, right palm and fingers, Breathe in and breathe out. Left shoulder, left elbow, left palm and fingers. Relax your left hand completely. Take your attention to your neck, face. Relax your face. Head, top of the head, and whole body. Breathe in and breathe out. Now let's take our attention to our thoughts. Observe what thoughts are coming in your mind. Good thoughts or bad thoughts, it's okay. Let them be. Breathe in and breathe out. Take your attention to your feelings. Good feelings or not so good feelings, it's okay. You are peace. You are joy. Once again, take your attention to your feelings. Take your attention to your thoughts. Take your attention back to your body. Become aware of all the sounds in your surrounding. Listen to them. Now slowly and gradually, taking your own time, you may open your eyes. Take your time to open your eyes. Good. Is it good? Yeah. You know what you just did? You went into alpha wave and theta waves. Theta waves are the waves of meditation. And we need that. We need at least 15 to 20 minutes of alpha and theta every single day. Second thing you did, by just doing pranayama and meditation, you activated your parasympathetic nervous system. If you're on constant sympathetic, you get exhausted, it causes chronic inflammation. All those psychosomatic disorder is a result of continuous sympathetic, high sympathetic tone, whether it's hypertension, heart disease, diabetes, migraine, irritable bowel syndrome, skin disease. And one more thing you did, one more thing happened. Whenever you meditate or you do breath work, your prefrontal cortex gets activated. And this happens when you do it consistency. That is very important, doing it every single day. So there was this study done in Dubai, in one of the lab, where they did a EEG and functional MRIs of the peak performers who were peak in their career. And they found that their prefrontal cortex had got the highest activities. What does the prefrontal cortex do? Rational thinking, emotional regulation, response instead of reacting, focus, concentration. In animals, see, if we take a 3 parts of brain roughly, prefrontal cortex, emotional center, and brainstem. Brainstem is for all the functions like our cardiovascular and respiratory. The emotional center, which has got the limbic system, has got an amygdala. Have you heard about amygdala? Amygdala is called a fear center. It's a fear center. What those people who got constant fear, constant fear, hey, worry, they got very active amygdala. Yeah. So when you regularly do pranayam and meditation, the regular is important, you actually doing changes in your brain, what is called neuroplasticity. Have you heard about neuroplasticity? Have you seen the jugglers? The juggler? And they did a functional MRI of the jugglers and they found that the coordination center is active. Similarly, when you do breath work and meditation every single day, your prefrontal cortex, animals have that emotional center. That's why they get angry, upset, they fight. People who fight, angry, upset, just know unka prefrontal cortex mein gadbad hai. People who are balanced, calm, composed, just know they're evolved human beings. Because they can think rationally, they react rationally, they have different, very high emotional intelligence. Those people got very high emotional intelligence. Nowadays, nobody talks about IQ. Everybody talks about EQ, SQ, and spiritual quotient. Those people have got very active prefrontal cortex. So if you want to manage your stress, the only and only solution is to do breath work and meditation. There's no other solution, I tell you. If you type stress and management, you will 100% each and every article will find pranayam and meditation. And pranayam and meditation has originated from India. It's a high time we start doing it every single day. Yeah. What I'm practicing Sudarshan Kriya for last 20 years. Sudarshan Kriya is basically a best combination of different pranayam followed by meditation. Saji here has done that, and many others have. Himangi has done it, and so many others have done it. Dilnaz has done it. When you do Sudarshan Kriya, it takes around 20-25 minutes, and you're a different human being. And we need evolved people now. We don't want people who get angry, upset, jealous. There's so much jealousy, so much greed, so many negative, the lower beings. We want to come up. Yeah. If you want to go to that higher level, you have to practice. There's no other option. We are doing so much for our body, physical fitness, but we have to do something for mental fitness. Every now and then, you read in the WhatsApp groups and news that somebody committed suicide, somebody jumped from just 20 minutes, that's it. And you will see, those negative emotion won't touch you. The suicide is a zero energy level. Your energy level will be high. वो होगा ही नहीं, चाहते भी होगा ही नहीं. So that's me, 8:23. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you so much, organizing committee. Thank you, Saji. I hope you like the session. One request from me. I'm going to put my mobile number here. I'm sure a lot of people have, but I would like people to give me personal feedback. Let me put my number. Do write back to me with your name and where do you work. Thank you, Sumita. And I'm very, very happy today that Dr. Himangi is here. Dr. I love Karnik madam very much, very much. I cannot say that volume. I just very happy she's here. I'm very happy that Maya could join from US. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, over to you.
Yeah, it was a wonderful session, ma'am. Really
Thank
feeling
you.
like on cloud nine at present with all those meditation. Calming down and all. So we may have some questions for ma'am. Anyone can write in chat box or can go on mute for some time.
Yes. I think वो अल्फा वे में ज्यादा क्वेश्चंस आते नहीं है, एक्सेप्टेंस ज्यादा होता है, बीटा
Maybe,
में हो गया तो बहुत इंटेलेक्ट.
Right now, there is no challenge for these meditations and pranayams, ma'am. Everyone has accepted for mental health.
Luckily, the era has come now that everybody is meditating, everybody is starting breath. Don't equate yoga with meditate. Yoga, people say, I'm doing yoga, I'm doing yoga. Yoga means not only the asanas. When people think yoga, mean they think asanas. Asana is the one part of the yoga. Main part is the breath work and meditation. Yoga karna hi hai, that is for body. But pranayama and meditation is very, very important. Very important. Okay then,
Any
can I sign off?
questions? Yeah.
So I have not read all the the chat box. So please write to me personally. I would like that. Okay. Is that okay? Can I sign
Okay.
off? Yes.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. That was a
Thank you
wonderful
so much.
session and thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.
For attending this session. And coming to the end of it, I'm very happy to see that people from outside SAPC also have joined here. And I would like to take the opportunity to appeal for the Yuva Mahakon that we are conducting this year. It's going to be from 13th of June to 15th of June. And I appeal everybody who is present here on the webinar to register for it and to tell their Yuva students or colleagues to join into it. It's going to be a nice state level mega event. So it is going to be in SAPC, and whoever outsiders are there, I request everybody to please, we are circulating the flyers everywhere. So please go through our flyers and please join our state level conference in the month of June. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining all the sessions and please do, we are hoping to welcome you for the Yuva Mahakon too. Thank you, everyone.